And we are live. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So, we are continuing on Crypt Custodian, and it's our first stream of the new year. Happy New Year. 2026 is now here, everybody. Yeah, that's gonna be... This is gonna be an interesting start. Already, I had some interesting discoveries today. Not bad, just... You know, I'm actually pretty happy with a couple of them, and also remembering some other things happening this year in terms of just, you know, anime to check out. But I also have some life things that I would like to talk about, which I'm pretty excited for. Also, sorry if I'm sniffly. It is like mid-20s outside, so it's really cold in my room. So if I'm sniffly, if I sound a bit shaky, that's why. But in any case... more Crypt Custodian. Should be showing. There it is. So last we left off on here, we had gone a good ways into the game. Also, if I'm 25% done, that's a good amount to do. So we left off in the midst of the Neon Crest after we had been condemned to clean the afterlife for eternity by Kendra, but it turns out Kendra's kind of a dick. So, we're trying to team up with Grizz all the way over here so that we can then go to a crystal mirror that lets us briefly visit the world of the living again. And we had been talking to some characters and seeing their backstories in part. We got ours, Pluto. We have all of Pebbles, which is the unfortunate ending of... you know, a bird attacking her while she was out for food. We then got Dagobert, who is the bird in charge of the cinema, and we managed to get all of their story, or his story. He went after electrical wires because he was a trash collector and died from electrocution. So, yeah, a lot, like, I will warn again, a lot of sad moments, potentially, with the other characters that we'll encounter. So, heads up on that. But yeah, as for the life news, the big bit of life news that I've got to share is actually that I have signed up for an apartment, or applied rather, not signed up yet. I have yet to get approved, but I'm feeling positive about it. My folks are feeling positive about it, and a lot of people that I've talked to are feeling positive about it. So that's what I was doing during New Year's Eve, is that I toured another apartment that looked really good, and it was like, it's nicely fresh and renovated, so I said, like, yeah, sign me up, where's the paperwork? And the realtor said to me that they'll send it to me over email, and this is all new to me, but I got it done, and I'm waiting to hear back about it, so that's good. And now I just kind of spent the rest of the day today and yesterday just kind of thinking on what I'm supposed to... What am I... Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Aha! So yeah, I had spent the day yesterday and today kind of thinking on the logistics of how moving will work out, because I set the move-in date to be this month, which will mean it's going... If I get approved, I'm going to get very busy very fast. So that's the positive thing that I've got to share, is that I found an apartment I liked, and I'm excited for the prospect of, you know, getting to move out. And I also spent most of today looking up furniture, too, because I've been wanting to get a new desk. Because as it stands, my current desk, while not... It's holding everything up, but it also has a very unfortunate problem of, right, up, left, diagonal, diagonal down. Well, this isn't a tunic puzzle, so I don't know how to... Is it from here? Where's the start point? Oh, wait. Is it... No. No, it's not that. Really? I'll come back to this later. That seems too obvious for me to not have anything for it. Wait. There's a platform below. So what do I... I think that might just be background details. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens there. Anyway, yeah. So I've been looking up furniture because my desk as it stands right now is very wobbly. Pardon for that pun, but yeah, I've been looking at desks and I've been looking at the time frame of moving out and how it might work. Thankfully, I learned that one of the guys in my Pathfinder group would be willing to help me out with moving stuff, which would be huge. So that was very nice of him to offer. And speaking of my Pathfinder group, I didn't play yesterday, but I did get to go over to a party. I went over to a party to just hang out, have some finger food, some punch, and also play some card games. Not like poker or anything. We played 2 very fun and interesting games, one of which isn't even in print anymore, so that was fun. The first was for a game called Guillotine, where you and I think like, I don't know how the max players, but we had 4. You have you and the players play as headsmen who are trying to essentially get the most amount of noble heads when you're working the guillotine. And it's, you know, kind of a jokey game based on the French Revolution. So some nobles will be worth certain points when you get them, and you have action cards to play to manipulate the line and, you know, be able to get some nobles faster versus others, or you delay other people, or you get them to have less points because maybe the figure that you got, the noble that you got, is actually a good person. So it's very fun. And after that, I got to just kind of sit and talk for a while with my GM and the others about life and other things. And after that, we played this game called Plague and Pestilence, which is a game that my GM told us that straight up the game is not even in print anymore. Like, you cannot find this game on market unless it's on secondhand. And when we looked it up later, the secondhand market for Plague and Pestilence is like, it's like $120 to $180 or so for the game, which is, yeah, he told me that he just bought it from a game store for like 20 to 30 bucks like 30 years ago. So learning that, I was like, yeah, if it's out of print and it's that fun and old, doesn't shock me that it's that much money, but damn. So that was really cool. And the game, but the thing is, yeah, the game's really legitimately fun. Because the game essentially is, you start with a population, and it's like a population management game where you're trying to be the last society that has a population. And when you have population, you essentially make draws of cards that are like wars, fires, floods, and what have you, to mess with the other players to make them lose their population. And you also roll dice to see... You also roll dice to see about gaining population points. So that's how it initially starts. You try to gain population and take away other people's population with the cards that you can draw. But the other side that happens with it is you then could potentially get a Death Head ship card, which carries the plague, which then turns the game into a survival game where you're trying to, you know, instead of gain, you're trying to, or instead of like trying to go for high dice rolls to gain more population, you're trying to get low dice rolls to not lose population. So seeing a game invert its mechanics like that was really fun. And, you know, it was fun just getting to see what rolls we got and play against each other. It was really cool. And I'm very sad that that game is not in print anymore, because I would definitely love to have that. So yes, very fun time. And then I got home and got to talk with my parents before the New Year's started. And as the countdown was rolling, I was spending some time grinding in Unicorn Overlord to get my parties up to a higher level. And yeah, I mean, then the New Year happened. It was very low-key. I didn't really have major celebrations happen for the stuff that I was doing. It was very mellow. And, you know, I've just made sure to wish Happy New Year's to friends and hope that they have a good one, because, you know, 2025 has been irksome. What? Okay, well, I guess not on that. But yeah, the New Year's Eve was good, and I'm happy about potentially finding an apartment that'll be really nice. Like, it's not gonna be the most extravagant living, but I'll be moved out, and I'll be able to start doing stuff, which I'm pretty excited about. Shit. But yeah, in terms of other things that I saw today that got me excited, so I've talked a lot about the manga that I've read or been reading, and about Marriage Toxin and how I think it's a fun little shonen series that has a protagonist I like, and also the fact that the protagonist, while by and large it is like romance harem series with a lot of action in it, it's very different from some of the stupid stuff that you tend to see with all the isekais. I just discovered today that it's getting an anime, because I wanted to double check on release dates for some of the shows that I'm excited for, like Witch Hat Atelier, the new Ghost in the Shell. Oh god, what else was there? There was another one and I'm forgetting it. Free Ren Season 2. But I learned Marriage Toxin is getting an anime, and I was like, oh fuck, wait, really? I clicked on it and I clicked on the details for it to see, like, when's it coming out? Like, what's the details? And then I learned that Studio Bones of Fullmetal Alchemist fame is doing the anime. And I really like Studio Bones. So they've done some of my favorite anime of all time. So learning that Studio Bones is in charge of that put my mood on an all-time high. I was like, ooh! So yes, that was something I saw today that made me very excited. Because, like, I'm just happy that more manga that I like are getting adapted. Because Rui Dragon's getting an adaptation in 2027. And, let's see. There was Rui Dragon, there's that new Hiromu Arakawa manga, Yomi no Sugai, that's getting an anime. It's just nice to see some good stuff getting anime adaptations, and it's honestly feeling nice to get excited about some anime nowadays, because, you know, last year was pretty bad for a lot of reasons, but it also was a year that I was the least interested in shows coming out for a couple reasons. One, because I hadn't really had the ability to watch anime because of scheduling and life stuff. And two, I wasn't interested in a whole bunch of the shows that were coming out. And three, a lot of them are on Crunchyroll, and y'all know my thoughts on Crunchyroll. So there we go. Item tracker emits a signal when collected items is in the area. Upgrades can be equipped. Oh. Could I equip that? Stats. I have... How many upgrade points have I got? 21, and I'm using... How many out of them? I'll check the next time I'm there. But, yeah, that... Like, I'm feeling positive about the anime coming out nowadays. Like, I'm feeling positive about these next few seasons, and especially April. April this year is looking like it's going to be insane. So that's nice. So that was nice to see. A manga that I like getting an adaptation. A couple manga I like are getting adaptations. Now that needs to happen is Ichi the Witch getting an adaptation, and I think that's just kind of it. Like, I can't think of many other things that I'll be that hyped for. Because I know Ichi the Witch is popular. Like, I've seen how popular it can be with people. All right. There we go. Let's save and equip. I've got 3 available, and that one costs 6. Oh, that's too important. That's too valuable. That's too valuable. That has helped me a lot, but why not? Okay. Because I could always get more. Didn't I also have like multiple? Didn't I have trials to do or curses? No, I must have gotten them. Okay. Well, well, there's this whole section over here. This, I think, could loop back to here, unless I might be mistaken. But there is also something to the right that I'm missing over this way. Yeah, that's just, that's been the exciting thing that I saw for a lot of shows coming out. I'm still not going to get Crunchyroll, though, because Crunchyroll can absolutely eat a bag of dicks for getting rid of the free streaming ability for their free account holders. That's it. Like, because that was a big thing that came up this year for people, was that, you know, did that not? Oh, that doesn't count? Oh, but that does, because my dash counts as an attack now. Ooh. There we go, and... And yeah, I see it's forming a cat face. Very cute. There we go. Heavy hitter. Reduces cost to use special attacks by 30%. Ooh, that's good. All right. Yeah, that's like, that's the reason why I've not been... Like, I understand that there likely were some really good shows that came out in 2025. It's just... I, in no uncertain terms, just despise Crunchyroll too much for me to want to ever give them any kind of viewership for the shows they've got. And I understand they're sailing the 7 seas, but... it's also a time commitment thing, and I just haven't had the time to do so. That's why the only anime I've really watched nowadays were Frieren, Apothecary Diaries, Orb, and there was another show, but that's kind of it. Like, it was those 3 shows that I spent, you know, a Wednesday of a week to watch, you know? So, that's it. That's all I really did. Also, we are looping back. Is there a gate that I'm... Oh. I will come back to you later. Hold on. I believe I had it as a target for these. There we go. I will come back to that later, because that is a free upgrade point that I could get. Okay, no, we already got this. That was just a puzzle to solve. I want to go to the left this way, so... do that. But yeah, that's where I'm sitting right now with a lot of the shows that are coming out. I'm excited, but also a bit conflicted. Oh, and JoJo's Part 7. Like, a lot of good shows. And I'm hoping a lot of them are more multi-platform in terms of release, because, as I said, don't like Crunchyroll, and I hope they change their tune about a lot of things, especially with their free substitute, or their free account holders, and the fucking subtitle situation that they are in hot water for. Because if you're not in the know, Crunchyroll had been changing their subtitling work to a completely different software that is very predominantly using Gen AI as their foundation, and nobody likes it. Nobody. It is dog shit. It's like piss poor in terms of quality in every which way possible. Okay, so I was right. The cinema key was here. Okay, so what that was this. So way up here, we have to get cinema reels for Dagobert here, and I was wondering for the longest time where the 3rd cinema gate is, and I was right, it was here. Okay, so let's go get that first. But yeah, that whole subtitling situation is why I've not been very keen on Crunchyroll, alongside the inability to watch stuff on their platform now that, you know, they've gotten rid of the free options. Because it's like, a lot of us don't mind a lot of people can be okay with ads in terms of, like, needing to watch it so that they can watch the show they want to watch, but apparently that just wasn't enough. They want people to sub no matter what, and I'm like, fuck off. This is why monopolies are bad. Ugh. So yeah, that's why I'm hoping that more competition can come up, or at the very least, if those series are on other platforms, potentially. Like, if Frieren could be weekly releases on both Netflix and Crunchyroll, that'll be ideal, I think, because, you know, that ensures that as many people can watch it as they can. But who knows? I'm excited that JoJo's is at least releasing weekly versus how Part 6 was done. Because for those that don't know what that whole fiasco was, back in the year that JoJo's Part 6 came out, Netflix had released the series in batches. So they more or less released it in chunks, where you would have the first part of the series release, and then a stretch of time would happen, then the next part of the series, and it was just fractioned weird and messed with the show's viewability, and also made Part 6 probably the least watched or talked about JoJo's ever. It was not marketed very well either, so yeah, people are hoping Part 7... And Part 7's going to be weekly releases, so that'll be only to the series' benefit. Also, ad break starting in 5 minutes, heads up. But yeah, because honestly, the weekly model is the best way to do this, because... How do I put this? So, when a series of any kind, not just anime, is released on a weekly basis, that ensures that the series will always at least be in the public mindset, no matter what. Like, if the series is always is released weekly, that means there's always something that will be talked about by people that are watching it, no matter what. That's why so many people talked about Dungeon Meshi for the longest time while it was still serializing, versus something that is just released in the entire season in one go, and it's just binged through, talked about for maybe a month or two, and then it's forgotten about. Well, not forgotten about, but like not as popular as it, not as circulated as it could be. So yeah, that's why I'm glad that JoJo's 7 is doing away with that released in batch model. It's kind of... It's also why the Mighty 9 series right now is as popular as it is. Aside from it being genuinely good, it's also being released weekly, you know? So, that's positive, and I'm glad to see that. Oh god, I forgot about the hazards. There we go. All right. Yeah, that was a, that's just something nice to see. So a lot of people are hoping 2026 could be better than 5, because 2025 started off like fine or so, but it just kind of went downhill from there. It was a hard year. It was a hard year. It was a shit year for a lot of reasons, and I'm not putting any stock on the prospect of like, oh, 2026 will be my year. No. I'm just gonna see it, as I said before, of a year of like taking what, like seeing what will happen and trying to at least get something positive out of the things going on. Like, not to a toxic positivity extent, but to be like, okay, these are how things are going right now. What could I do that'll be good here? Or, yeah. So, let that, like, that's my motto, I guess, for 2026, is like, I want to get some kind of momentum going. I want some changes to go through, which is why I'm very happy that I've even got the apartment situation in the way that it is now. That's been a very, very nice thing to see, because, you know, it's exciting, the prospect of moving out, because this will be my first time ever living separated from my folks. And I love my parents, do not get me wrong, but, you know, everybody wants to move out and be on their own at some point. Oh, interesting. If I die, I just get to start over. Ah. Oh, God. You know what? I should probably come back to this once I heal. Let's go do that real quick. And before I do that, I'll probably go ahead and get the BRB ready. So, yeah. That's where I'm sitting right now with 2026 is, let's just make this a good year of progressing to something better. Like, it's not going to be, like, I don't think anything super mind-blowing is going to go down, but we'll make this year better. So yeah, BRB everybody, get yourself some water, stretch, do whatever you need to do. And we're back, and I have figured out how to properly phrase what my 2026 is my goal. Proactive change. Change in a proactive way. It doesn't have to be huge change, but, you know, to be more proactive in changing things. That's what it is. So, like, me signing up for the apartment, proactive, and me, like, just getting some changes going, be more proactive in getting those changes to happen. So that's what I've been trying to do, and also being more socially open, because 2025 was also a year where I just did not really have a lot of people to talk to. Like I was very socially reclusive in 2025. So that's why I'm hoping to be better about that in 2026, to just try to be better at talking to groups and messaging people, because, you know, it's hard to do that when you don't know what to say, but, you know, I want to at least be better about it. So that's another thing for this year that I would like to improve upon if I can, you know, manage it. But yeah, that's also it. Just a lot of changes coming this year, and I'm really hoping, if I get this apartment, that could be the start of something, you know? Because it's a big thing getting to move out. How do I keep fucking up there? There. There we go. Oh, come on. Man. There we go. There we go. Huh. Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. Okay. Ooh. Got it. What is this? Bite back. Release a circle of spikes when you take damage. Upgrades can be... Oh, that's nice. Okay, so that's a good find. And I want to now go... Let's go left from this save point. God, that is a far way to walk. Yeah, I think it'd be quicker if I just went this way and up from there, I think. But yeah, that's 2026. And I also learned that apparently it's the year of the horse. So the funny thing about the year of the horse situation is that a lot of people were on Blue Sky, like a lot of artists were saying like, oh Christ, do we have to learn how to draw horses now? And I like that that's the takeaway from it, because people tend to, a lot of artists have tended to do like the zodiac animal as a trend for art, which I think is cool. You know, it's nice to see art trends, but Horses, as far as I know, have been a notoriously difficult thing for artists because, you know, a horse's anatomy is just, you know, when you think about having to draw a horse, it's like, ah, shit. Like, that's... ah, shit. They're like, ah, shit, you know? Okay, I'm seeing this. There's an arrow pointing up, but... does that reach all the way? Oh! That can get extended by... oh. That's good to know, actually. Maybe that constellation just isn't anything and I'm overthinking it. We'll see. But yeah, that's, oh, wait a second. Okay, no, they just made the ground light up. Okay. I was like, is that... I've never seen that pattern before. Is that new? No. Okay, that looks like a boss area. So let's get this and then work our way around. Oh! Here's where we go. I was wondering... what the fuck is this? Constellation. Attacks every single enemy visible on the screen. Special... well, I know what I'm replacing my fucking AoE attack with. That's just a screen wipe. Okay. Fuck, that's cool. Nice. Is there anything up there? No. About down here? No. What it... okay, I guess that's nothing. Huh. Alright. Really? Is the map wrong? Alright, I guess I'm going back a different way. Yeah. Weird. Well, yeah, so... did it again. But yeah, the other kinds of things that I would like to learn in 2026, aside from, you know, being better at being more proactive in talking, is also I want to learn how to cook. Well, more specifically, I want to start cooking for like general meal prep for stuff, since, like, you know, grocery prices are high, and learning how to meal prep and at least cook something decent would be good to know. And I already, like, I look up a lot of recipes to get an idea of how to make some of the stuff that I like, and stuff that would just be generally good to know. So, yeah, that way, you know, the best thing to do is to not just have peanut butter and honey sandwiches all the time. As good as those can be, but, you know, it's better to have an actual idea of making something nutritionally valuable, or at least more nutritionally valuable than just that, or having only protein bars or protein smoothies, you know. And eating out's expensive too, so best to learn this stuff if you're able. But yeah, I gotta the other thing I got to figure out is packing, because you know, I was looking up furniture, but I'm not really going to actually get anything new for furniture until after I would be settled into wherever I'm staying, because the problem at hand is I have so much shit to have to move over because of all of the collectibles I've got. My manga, my books, my figures, my posters. I have a lot of things, and these things I'm gonna need a lot of boxes for. And you know, my folks and I talked a bit about, like, okay, what is the priority to get over to the new place if you get it? I'm like, well, my bed for one, and my toiletries, clothes, fucking just that. Is this the boss arena? The hell? Okay, I get some kind of extra thing that lets me have more airtime. There's no way I'm crossing that. In that case, we'll go to the left from here then, because up ahead from here looks like a boss arena. But yeah, the prospect of also packing up stuff makes me think, like, ah, shit, you know, this will also likely mean a truck rental. And I don't mind having to, you know, rent a truck, because my folks will help me out, and I've been offered help by my Pathfinder group, as I mentioned, because, you know, they know that moving can be a tough process. It's just going to be interesting, because while it's not my first time moving, you know, this is going to be the first time on my own with all of this. Okay, so we've got those, so I think we're pretty much okay for the rest of this map. And I guess we can go ahead and fight the boss. I have nothing else in mind that I need to... Well, there's that. We can go check there. I don't think it'll be anything, but it's worth a try. So yeah, that's where I'm sitting with a lot of the moving stuff and 2026 plans. Is just make this a year of learning and just betterment. That's it, across the board. Because 2025 is just kind of a year of trying to pick up pieces, I guess. Pick up the pieces of things, since the web dev stuff for me didn't work out very well. And trying to find full-time work in, hell, 2024 and 2025 was a fucking disaster, as it always tends to be the case. So. Oh! Quick draw increases attack speed. Oh! Okay, so I get the invisible platforms, lets me go here. Ah! So I was right! Okay, so how the fuck do I get over there then? Huh? I come out there from below somewhere. Where does that go? Or come from, rather, if this is a shortcut. I guess we'll find out another time. Alright, let's go fight this boss. Equip. I don't have any points available. What is... Where was the curse again? It was down that way? Let's go at least look at it, because I've been doing these curses, but I don't know, like, what this one will be. It's not going to let me get any of the new stuff I've got because they're all so damn expensive, but, you know, better to check. And, I also am keeping an eye on a lot of games coming out in 2026 as well, because there are a lot of games that I'm interested in that are coming out. Mariachi Legends being one. Witchbrook, I believe, was coming out this year. Fields of Mystery is going into its 1.0 in this year, which has me very excited. So, like, the final 2 updates before its 1.0 is happening, and I'm like, yay. Because I really like that game. I've not played it lately, but I'm very happy. Enemies emit 3 large projectiles upon death. Defeat 15 enemies to remove the curse. Okay, I won't take the curse now, but I at least know what that is. Alright. Boss time. Astral Drifters. Oh. Okay, yeah, that was bad. I also just remembered the new super attack I should equip, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Equip. Now, the question is that like multiple attacks or just one? Actually, wait, if that's hits, that doesn't define if it's multiple hits or not. Never mind, I'm gonna change it back to super sweep. Cool gimmick. Shit. I got greedy. I got greedy there. But yeah, if I only really have to dodge one still, then that's fine. I don't need to flip-flop between them because I can just still treat it like it's one enemy. Well, so long as I actually don't get hit. Ah, fuck. Oh, you're just kind of doing all that same attack over and over. There we go. Where's the variance, buddy? There we go. There we go. Wow. So, counted as 1 health bar on both of them. Good to know. Yeah, that wasn't that difficult when you realize, like, oh, if they share the same health bar, then, yeah, you just wail on one of them and then just kind of let the other one pass over you like a fart in the wind. Oh! Finally, we can get over the intangible platforms. Spirit split. Press right trigger to split into 2 forms. Press again to revert back to 1. Wonderful. Oh. I see. So you do that to get over the platforms, and you can press square to interact with stuff, but you don't actually attack. Good to know. There was a thing that needed 2 of you, I think, way over here, right? Or am I misremembering? Yeah, it was here in the tower. So we have that to do. And then there was one here. I think that was it. I don't know if that's the last upgrade I need, though, is it? It does not say. Well, in any case, let's go heal, and then we'll do some more of these intangible platforms. How the fuck do you... Can't jump. There's no switch. Do we have to come at that from the other side of somewhere, or what the hell? Because this reaches over that through there. Can I see better with the camera? No? Okay. Well, worth a shot. Alright. There's that. The curse is over there, but I'm not going to mess with that now. I could just go get that. Yeah, why not? Could just go get that now. Oh, that's what that... Oh, okay, so that's the indicator that there's a thing. Got it. So that thing above Pluto is just giving the indication like, hey, there's something here. Oh. Okay. So I can still get damaged. Ha ha ha! So, yes, my spirit can get hit. It doesn't take away health, but it can die in one shot. Good to know. Good thing I did that. Okay. So that's a shortcut. That's another shortcut. So that's 2 shortcuts done, and we're going to go back to see where I need to find that photo for Mira, since that's more of her backstory that I'm missing. So where is it? It's got to be in the same screen as where we get the notification from the looks of it. But I don't see where it could be. Oh! Mira lived as a classroom pet. Yep. That became, like, I saw the desks in the second picture and I was like, wait a second, she was a class pet, and yeah, it's evident how the backstory might potentially pan out. I forget what had me locked out this way. But there was the platforms that were over there, so let's go there first. All right. No, it wasn't here. I need to go down. There we go. Well, let's take a look at what we've got here. Oh. Okay, I have an idea of what's supposed to be done. We do this, and then... got that. What the fuck? Oh! Oh! Oh, now I can go down there. Okay, so that was just the switch to get there. Okay, so if that's the case... yeah, I guess Mira's third picture is over this way, and I do not have the upgrade for it right now. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, I will take that off, and I'll take that off. And then... that's still not passable, I think. Yeah. And neither is that. I'm trying to think of other invisible platform sections where I needed the spirit platforming ability for. I know there was one here and then one here. So I guess we're gonna have to go back there and check. God, that's gonna be a long trek to do that. All right, well, first let's go down this way to see what's on the other side of that puzzle we fought earlier. Oh, the cellar. And there's an item here. Oh, sorry, I heard you walking up and thought you might be a gigantic storm beetle. I've been hiding in these bushes all day waiting for one to show up. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm just a cat. So you're looking for a big bug or something? You mean a gigantic storm beetle? Well, it's only the biggest insect to ever exist. They went extinct over 1 million years ago, on Earth at least, but their ghosts still live down here forever. I just haven't found one yet. But the environment down here is perfect for bug watching, so I'm hoping to see one soon. I'm Crouton, by the way. Just let me know if you see any giant bugs down here. Okay, so that's just another dungeon. Holy shit, there's more. This is a big map. You know, I got curious after I did my first stream of this and looked up, like, the average length that it would take to beat this game. And I saw, like, 13 or so hours, but given that this game's, like, at, what, 30% with all I've gone through? Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get a save point close to here before I continue to the other places where I need to use the spirit ability. Also, I'm stupid. What I need to do is this. Okay, I need to bring 3 beetles. We were just the band, the 3 of us. Storm Beetle, Cloud Beetle, and Ronald. We were all just daft. We were all just daft there, lads making music. I'm telling you, Paul, it was just us. We were the Beatles. We were the true Beatles, not them storm beetles they have over in the game Crypt Custodian. Right. Fucking... It is hard for me to aim this attack. It's why I'm glad there isn't, like, combat challenges or enemies that only can get hit by this thing, because I tell you, what's one of the worst things that can happen in an action game is whenever you have one of your abilities that very much is hard to aim and is purely, from the sounds of it, just completely utilitarian. Oh god. Like, if your abilities were on the more utilitarian side of things, but they included, like, one enemy that was, oh fuck! That, was only able to be hit by that. It's kind of like the color-changing enemies from the original DMC Devil May Cry from, like, 2013. Because I know that was definitely a point of contention for a lot of people. Enough of a point of contention to where I think they... Did they get rid of that in the re-release that they did back then, or am I misremembering? Because, yeah, that was a thing back in, back then, where on top of the game being 30 frames per second on release, it was also, it also had some things about its combat that people really were not big fans of. And I remember a particular point that made a lot of people laugh is that 60 frames per second was a massive selling point for the re-release of the game that happened. It's like, really? Like, 60 frames per second is just a point of, like, oh yeah, man, fuck yeah. Like, check this game out, it's got 60 frames, when that was a default thing that happened for a lot of PS2 games, like, in 2002 or 2004. Insane, the era we're in. Oh look, it's a bed slug. It's the slowest creature to ever exist. It's moving at top speed right now. Go on and grab it before it gets away. Also, I didn't talk to you again. Stay on the lookout for more bugs. Alright, well, I also got to stay on the lookout for your picture story. Damn it, that is... Oh, it gets clusterfucky in there really quickly. There we go. There we go. Three left. No! Oh, no. Hold on. No, I gotta go after the guy that has the shield projectiles first. No! Wait, does that count? Okay, thank God. Falling off the platform does not count. Because it also doesn't count as damage, I think, from my badge. Fuck yeah. Oh! Power Surge. Increased damage of special attacks by 30%. Cool. That was a fucking ordeal. Okay, now... we're gonna go south from here, actually. Can we? Yes. That didn't work. Oh, come on. There we go. That's what I was supposed to do. Okay, and... Yep, thought so. However, he didn't like catching rats and spent his time exploring instead. So I gotta search some more for where his first picture is. Which my guess is maybe south. So let's actually go that way then. Oh, there's a spirit here. So how the fuck? Because that's just where that is. That should do it. Yep. That's collapsible platform. And that's a new screen. So where is the spirit that I'm missing here? Is that supposed to release that? Because that just releases more of that platform. And this is the map as a whole. And that's where my next big objective is. To get the cinema reels over to the bird. Guess we'll find out at some point. Oh my god. Hey, so y'all know what I just said earlier about, like, oh, that's so it's more like utilitarian, the boomerang, instead of, you know, as a projectile that I need to use? Gonna need to probably put some cayenne pepper on the words I just ate. It does do multiple hits, which I find pretty damn convenient. But given how the game is really throwing a lot of these at me, I'm feeling like maybe the boss is going to be requiring this, which is not going to be fun. There we go. Fuck that guy. Okay. There we go. Got it. Oh, look at that! A fluttering stink beetle! It seems to be sleeping. Go on and grab it. Stay on the lookout for more bugs. Alright. Nothing else on that front. So that is cleared out. In that case, we'll go south this time. There's a spirit in a jar somewhere over there, and I just don't know where it is. Oh, right. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Oh, I'm stupid. Hold on. There we go. That's better. Okay. Alright, now I don't have to fucking do that again. Cool. shit. Got you, and... Got you. Alright. God, those enemies are my least favorite so far. I really hope that those enemies are not the ones that the boss takes up after. Because it's very evident that aside from the stage gimmicks, the boss also takes after a particular enemy design. Ow. And I really hope it's not that guy. Okay, that guy doesn't have a key icon, but you two do. Okay. Now north. Oh, wow! I can't believe it! That's a gigantic storm beetle! Huh. I was expecting it to be a bit bigger. That's because this one's just a baby. Go on and grab it. Stay on the lookout for more. If there's a baby, their mom must be nearby too. Alright, well, in that case, we'll just go back here, heal up, and try to see what the deal is about that spirit jar that I'm missing. It's gotta be in this area. Because we leave, enter. Any invisible platforms? No. And that just leads to... Nothing there. Nothing there. No. 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 Hold on. What am I looking at? So, there's a spirit jar somewhere in this area, but I don't know where specifically because I'm not seeing any extra platforms, and there is no clue to indicate, because the second I leave the screen, it's not here. Because it wouldn't give me that indicator unless it was there. Unless it's, I don't know, unless it's a glitch, but... wasn't anything. Alright, camera glitched a bit so I can see out more. But, yeah, I'm just not seeing. Like, am I just completely... I mean, hey, I got the camera to glitch out on me so I can check like this, but I see nothing. Also, ad break starting in 4.5 minutes. Yeah, I see nothing. I don't know. I don't know what the game's talking about. I don't see a thing. I see nothing there. So, unless it shows me that one is empty... Unless it shows me that one is empty when I get to wherever I'm going, yeah. Unless maybe it's a screen up or something and it just indicated for some reason. I don't know. Weird. Oh. Hello. Oh, run. Oh, okay. Nope, you got reach. Okay. Oh! Storm Beetle's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta get some backstory. Okay, we'll check that in a moment. Wrong direction. Went on the dash too early. Holy shit, this is a long run. Got it. Ha! You found one! It looks even bigger than I had imagined. It's so great to meet another bug enthusiast down here. Maybe we can go on another expedition sometime. Yeah, I might have something in mind, actually. I was getting some ghosts together, and we were gonna break into the palace and steal the crystal mirror. I'm not sure if there's any bugs in there, but there could be. You should come with. Oh, wow. If the palace is as bright and beautiful as they say it is, then it would be a great environment to find some glowing angel moths. I'll be there. And there we go, crouton. Now, what do I get at the end of this? If anything. I guess that would be the way to have a, quote, boss fight in a dungeon of this style. Is to have it be like, oh, it's a run and you're platforming, you're not fighting. Sprint jump, or spirit jump. You can now jump when... Oh! Yay! Okay, cool. And that's the other side of the neon crest, which then leads into this. But we'll continue after the ad break, so we're going to go into 3 minutes of ads, then an hour of no pre-rolls. So get yourself some water, stretch, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. All right. We were about to unlock a shortcut over to the neon crest here. There we go. So that's why that's there. I was wondering, like, what the fuck is that about? That's the one thing about the map in this game that I'm not the biggest fan of, is that the map is reflecting changes that you do to it that unfortunately hadn't even occurred. So, yeah. That's my one big thing about this game, is that the map really needs a little fix-up on that front. Is just... if it could just reflect the changes when they happen as opposed to before they happen, because that's confusing to me, because there's this whole thing here, I think, before I'd even done anything. Or was I... or is it like... it was here. No, it was here. So a bridge is supposed to be here, but, you know, you don't get it until you flip that switch. But I didn't see that because, you know, the map showed that it was already up, which confused me. So, yeah, that's... the map could be better, is all I'm saying. Let's see. There's one picture I'm missing, and I don't know where it is. We did get the... what I am probably going to assume is the last picture. Right? What'd you get? Eventually the rats took over the farm, but Crouton didn't mind. Oh. So Crouton, I guess, was a barn cat, and the rats eventually had taken over, and he either died of sickness, or he died of starvation. Oh, I don't like either scenario there. As I said, there's a lot of sad moments considering we are dealing with the afterlife and people's passings and how they're dealing with them. Alright, I'm gonna... Wait, what was the... a skill point? Where is it? Oh! How the hell do I get over there? Do I can't boomerang it. No. I get some kind of jump extender, so I have to. So put an X there. Yeah. So that's all there is there. And then we just kind of did a short circuit cut thing here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that doesn't count for weighted platforms. Still nothing. Well, we got the last picture over there. There wasn't one here, was there? No, I don't think so. Just gonna skip these enemies. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. I'm just kind of checking every corner for where the bug could be, because I don't think it was here either. Or not the bug, the picture. Because I would like to get the characters' full stories if I could help it. And it wasn't here either, because that would take up the entire thing. Because it's by screen is where these secrets are hidden, is the thing. So if I can't find it on the screen, then I'm either missing something or maybe I have no clue. Like, I really have no idea, because I'm feeling the same thing here that I felt with Miss Mouse, Miss Mouse, the mouse companion in Paper Mario. She can help you find those secrets, but you know, because you have to really be hyper specific about it. It's kind of reminds me a bit like the dowsing rod in Pokemon too. Like, you could get this, but you know, there's a chance that you're still going to be searching everywhere down to like getting the exact pinpoint spot. Because right now the map is not really being my friend in narrowing down where the fuck the spirit jar is here. Or the skill point. Well, help me with the skill point here, but y'all get the idea. It's... I have no clue where that spirit jar is supposed to be. We have a skill point here that we could get. But I don't know where. Whoop! Whoop! Oh, that's where it is. Okay. Oh, my spirit form can't collect items. Interesting. Okay, that's actually really good to know. I had no clue. Okay, no, first picture is here. Where? Now, where is it? Ah! How the fuck do I get there? There's no momentum-based running in this. Aha! Crouton's memories. Crouton was meant to be a barn cat and lived on a big farm. However, he didn't like catching rats and spent his time exploring instead. Eventually, the rats took over the farm, but Crouton didn't mind much. Yeah, okay. So because Crouton didn't attack the rats at the farm, that meant he probably wasn't eating much. Oh, that's awful. That is actually really awful. Also, I'm gonna just put perfect. I'm gonna put that there for wherever the fuck I'm supposed to find it. And that is it. God, that's awful though. Because yeah, barn cats, their whole purpose, their deal is to go and kill mice to get, you know, keep the farm and crops and animals safe. But because he wasn't doing that, it's yeah. God, poor Crouton. And that's still a no. I can't cross that. Because it's just too big of a jump. I've got over 4,000 garbage, so I could probably buy something. Hey, how's research going with that big beetle? Oh, I just finished, actually. Turns out that you might have been getting too close to her nest, and she was just protecting her eggs. But now that she knows we mean no harm, we get along great. I even invited her over. Let me know if you see her. If you need to see her or something. Ooh, that's going to be interesting. All right. Quick foot, increase your... Yes! Oh my god, yes. I always will go for a movement speed increase. All right. Can I afford anything else? No. All right, what else have we got? Spirit Shield, Haunted Helper. A small spirit will follow you and attack nearby enemies. Increase your attack damage. Causes enemies to drop more garbage. Okay. What do these do? Oh! So major markers, okay. Yeah, so that's the idea. Right now, there was a spirit jump thing there, but I still have Mira's picture, right? Yeah. I need to get Mira's third picture and then Grizz's first and third. So, we can search Mira's basement. So this is where her first picture was. So it's likely not... You know what? I'll try her house just to see. It'd be morbid as fuck to have the memory of your death be in your house, but couldn't hurt. Okay, nope, not here. So, in that case, let's keep searching. I have an inkling that maybe it is over here, but we'll see. Okay, that's a skill point. Well, that kind of worked out. Okay. Wait, I have an idea. Hold on. I think I got a sound glitch. Is it over that way? I don't see it. Oh! There we go. Okay, so I was partially right. And then there's this over here. I feel like that might be where it is. Which... Let's go down and see, but... Couldn't reach it, so... Nope. I think I have to come back here later. Alright, well, worth a shot. Because that also likely leads back to here. Unless I could unlock it from that side to start with, which would be a really good thing. Oh, excuse me. Stretch my neck. Oh. okay, no. Yeah, not a dice. No dice on that. In that case... anything else I'm missing? I don't think so. Besides the spirit there... yeah, I think we are golden. I just got this, so maybe I'm also missing something over here. I mean, I didn't meet a character here, so maybe I'm wrong. Because that's just a dead end. Maybe something over to the right. Because now that I know that there is more stuff to collect in certain areas with this new radar ability, it would not hurt to check this. Except that doesn't have anything either. Anything? No. How about south? The spirit jar. Okay. Okay, this is where we entered. Where is the jar? Ah, there. Okay, and... got it. And now we're gonna go left from here instead. And try up first. Oh god, now that I have this radar, the entire map is gonna become just recontextualized. Hey, something here? No? Cool. Something here? Yes? Awesome. Oh, the deals of Metroidvania upgrades. So then that loops back to here, and I don't think... no, nothing pinged. Alright, we'll go down this way then. And I'm not doing the curse thing, because, well... we'll see. Okay, and there was nothing here. Nothing here. Alright, we'll round it up by going down there, and then we'll head back up that way. Okay, nothing here. Ah, fuck it. Why not? Defeat 15 enemies, and then we get a free skill point. I mean, better it be this area where we can actually make the enemies not hurt me. The ethereal spell. Okay, well, there was nothing in that from those guys. Nothing here. Because that was where the extra thing was. It was just a skill. So guess we'll just go back the way we came then. Worth a look. Always worth a look. You know, if I trick an enemy to falling off the ledge, does that count as a kill towards a curse? Part of me really, really hopes so. Alright, 4 more enemies to defeat. One more, and there we go.
Hey, Patrick. I know something even funnier than 24.
What is it, SpongeBob?
25.
You know, you really can only make that joke once in your entire life. Because, like, I did that when I turned from 24 to 25. Oh, God, like, time really passed when it comes to making those kinds of jokes. Okay, so and since we took care of that, I'm going to go ahead and remove that. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. Move past here because we got that. Nothing here. And we already checked down here, so that's all good. So then we just need to do all... Jesus, all of this. I really am impressed at the size of this map. This is a big game. Like, Metroidvanias never have tended to be some of the longest game genres out there, which is why, you know, a lot of them are very replayable. But I appreciate whenever the devs are like, no, let's have something that's pretty sizable that you really could sink your teeth into. So, I like that. It's part of the reason why this genre is one of my favorites to usually go through, because you find all sorts of creative ideas. And, you know, variable lengths, which means... Oh, fuck. And variable lengths, which means, you know... They, the devs also understand, like... Some prefer a shorter experience, other longer. And either is fine. Okay, so we got that. Let's circle back and go up. And then we'll go... to the left from there, to the towards where the boss arena was. Because we already unlocked that. That was a shortcut. And I'm not being too concerned about the prospect of getting more garbage and killing enemies right now, because this is the exploration phase of things, where, you know, you just make sure that you're finding all the collectibles that you want, because I'm not going to be, like, super completionist about some games, because, let's face it, some games have some very, very esoteric, obtuse, and just outright weird methods for 100% completion. And I've heard some horror stories, trust me. Like, I've heard of some games where their requirement for 100% completion is just, like, if you don't do a specific thing at the start of an area, it's that kind of like, what the fuck? Who would think to do that, you know? Like, whose brain said that was a good move? Also, All right, I'll just come back to that later. You get an X marked. I'm gonna just go ahead and go into the crest here. And this doesn't have anything, if I recall, so I guess we just check down here, and after that we will be good with Neon Crest. Okay, I think that's everything. And that's where we got the upgrade. So yeah, we are good now on Neon Crest. I say, but I forgot about that outcrop. Hold on. Forgot about that. Anything? Not here. Nothing. And nothing. Okay. Well, worth a shot. All right. So that is, for the most part, Neon Crest fully taken a look at. Oh god, there's gonna be so much shit. Well, first let's turn in the spirit that we just got, the 2. Upgrade point, and a bunch of garbage. Wonderful. We're gonna save since we just did that. And I don't... If there isn't really any kind of extra stuff on the map, I'm under the impression that maybe there isn't a reason to go back for a ping. Yeah. Because I feel like if I completed an area, I might have gotten everything that I could, but I've been wrong before. So, like, I doubt they would... Feels like the areas that they would have hidden items that you need the radar for are pretty, like, as I said, obtuse with where you're supposed to find them. I tell you though, that attack upgrade would be lovely right now. Where am I? How many do I have? 26? I probably can't fit it though, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. Anything in here? Didn't think so. Okay. It's all worth a look at least. Oh god, imagine the cruelty if there was a hidden item somewhere in the start area. Oh. Got everything I believe there was there. I know there's something there I'm missing. The skill point. Alright, but I think that's it. And I know there's something up here, but I'm missing an upgrade for that too. So I'm just gonna put that there. Because there's some kind of jump extension I'm missing. That's what it is. It's some kind of jump extension, and I have no clue where I'm supposed to go for that. And there's also 2 specific plot markers that I'm supposed to be heading towards. But I got distracted on this, so let's head back over here and get to the spot where I'm supposed to use the spirit form. Is there a shortcut down here? Yes. Figured there'd be... Ow! Spirit jar. But I can't get that yet. Wait. Oh! Oh, I must get some kind of digging ability. Okay, well... I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to find that. Alright. Well... Let's just keep going. Ow. Let's just keep going, I guess. Why did I hit that? There we go. Oh, give me 1 second, actually. I just noticed my phone's battery. Give me 1 moment. It's at about 40. And I understand 40, I could still roll more on stream, but... I'm gonna blink and it'll be at 20%. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. I tell you though, I learned something interesting. Speaking of phone battery percentage, learned that apparently the battery on one of our players for tabletop, like Pathfinder, the battery on his phone apparently has a habit of going down really quickly. And we learned why, and he is understanding of his reasoning as to why. So, this guy, he's really cool, really nice guy, very smart. But he also has, like, this penchant for having a really... He's very systemic in his operations of how he does things. And what I mean by that is this. He has so many separated tabs and categories for tabs just for his phone's browser that his phone's battery, like, lost 7%, even though he only would have his phone open for maybe, like, half an hour or 40 minutes. Because he showed me his tab system, and it's like, this is how bad I am with this stuff. He had, like, 50 tabs open for fan fiction stuff. Because he reads fan fiction, you know, while we game. And he's, let me make this clear. He's the type of person that, he's kind of like me in the sense that he has something else on the background to distract, or to kind of keep his brain a tad busy while he's doing stuff. I'm like that too. It's why I have audiobooks on blast while I'm driving, because while I can focus on driving, I'd rather have something to occupy my brain to not only, you know, keep me from getting drowsy, but also to, make the time feel like it's going by faster than it actually is. Makes long drives feel like a breeze. But he has like 50 tabs, 50, just for fan fictions, and like 10, 40, 30 tabs open in other categories in different spots. And this is all on one browser, mind you. So I'm like, dude, like, and I said to him, like, it would be better if you just had an Excel spreadsheet with your fanfics and favorite authors on, you know, you know, to organize this better. And he said to me that he does have an Excel spreadsheet and he is going to consolidate it better, but it's just gonna take time because he has so many. And I'm like, why do you? And in my head, I'm like, why the fuck do you have so many? That's insane. I've never seen a person just have this whole 50 tabs and a bunch of others just for all the Pathfinder stuff. I'm like, what in the fuck? Yeah, I have never, ever in my life seen anything like that before. Also, yeah, I think I need some, I'm getting an upgrade at some point that lets me go underground. So, no, I don't want that. I want this. Oh, man, it was, I learned new things about the people that I play Pathfinder with on Saturdays, and I was like, holy fuck. Like, I knew he read fan fictions, I just didn't know how in the sauce he was. Oh, hey, Kendra. Pluto, we need to talk. It's come to my attention that you've been befriending a lot of ghosts. Very quickly, in fact. I'm finding it all a bit suspicious. Is there something going on that I'm not aware of? Perhaps some sort of mischievous plan? Nope, I'm just pretty outgoing, I guess. Okay, we'll just focus on cleaning. A new shipment of garbage will be arriving tomorrow, so there's lots of work to do. Wait, what? The garbage is shipped in? Sorry, I misspoke. Just keep cleaning and tell all your little friends you can't talk to them or can't talk with them anymore. Fucking... Oh, so she ships the garbage here because likely they would have been able to keep it clean, but then they bring the garbage back in to keep them busy so they don't try to get in the palace. Yeah, Kendra sucks. she's awful. Has a bunch of statues to herself and is deliberately doing this shit. All right, what have we got? Die in one hit. Oh, that's okay. Well, first let's remove that, and then I guess we'll go back over here. There we go. There we go. Five more. Yeah, this one's pretty easy. Now the question is, do I get my health back if I beat this curse? That would be nice to know. Four. Three, or two. One, and I need to find one more. Just one more enemy. There we go. Oh, I don't get my health back. Cool, thanks. All right, well. Let's just do this, and then I know there's a gap here. I don't know if I can cross it. My guess is no, but worth a try, at least. Can I? No. Yeah, that's too far of a gap. Okay, yeah, it seems like I get some kind of jump extension, possibly. We'll see. And then... So I just got over to this new area over here. But I haven't finished the tower, and I have a feeling that might be where more of Grizz's memories are located. Maybe, but let's try... Could try here too. Oh, there's a skill point here. See, this is why it's important to sometimes revisit old areas. Oh, no, it's a CD, not a skill point. Hell yeah. There we go. Actually, maybe I should do this from the start and then go through it. Oh, there's a up. Oh. Burr, burr. Where is it? Hey, Pebble. Are you going to help us break into the palace? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, we already talked to you. Hey, I just finished my research on that gigantic storm beetle. She seems to really like me now. I even thought about bringing her along with us. All right, and we already talked to you, Mira. Okay, so I guess maybe the skill upgrade is... Wait a sec. Ah! All-Seeing Eye allows you to see invisible platforms and markings. Upgrades can be... Invisible Oh. Wait, markings? What markings? Okay, see, now I'm... Hold on. It counts for 4, so I can equip it. Oh! There's invisible garbage that I... Ooh. That's useful. Alright. We are going to go through... We're going to go up to start, and then we'll kind of mosey our way through, seeing what else I might have missed. Oh. Excuse me, stretching my back. I don't have to wait for no platform. Okay, so that's a no. In that case, we could just start here, go down and just do a circle. Why not? Yeah, sure enough. Okay, invisible garbage, and we also see invisible platforms. Good to know. Okay, that was a platforming challenge that I already beat. And then... Nothing here. nothing up that way. Okay. Worth a try. So then we loop downwards. And then we're gonna go through the checkpoint and then try for around here. And then just kind of progress our way through until we reach where the tower is. Nope, nothing. Alright, worth a try. It was worth looking. Because you never know, you know, like the mine goblins in terms of Metroidvania exploration, those motherfuckers just love to tell you like, oh, you got one invisible wall, suddenly you gotta check every single one out that you might run across. Every single wall. Not a one shall be missed. And in this case, it's secrets. Like, I had the same thing when I got the... I think it was just called the Peeping Eye ability from Bloodstained, where, you know, since I got that, I equipped it and I just checked every surface to ensure that I was not missing any potential health upgrades or not. And it looks like here we are not getting anything else, so... let's try here. I don't think the boss arena would have anything. They don't tend to have secrets there. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing there either. Okay, worth a look. And let's head back. And this time, let's try for around the top. So we're making at least some progress. We got 2 bosses down. And, well, 1 boss and 1 chase. And we got some upgrades. Very valuable upgrades. Ones I'm very happy to have now. And we also got some abilities that let us check for, you know, secrets that we might have missed. Which I really, again, very valuable. I still, at the end of the day, kind of prefer how Ender Magnolia and Ender Lilies did it, to where you had an indicator of color changes on the map if you had gotten everything in the area or not. That still is my favorite way to ever do it in a Metroidvania, because it's similar to how Resident Evil has done it. Which, would that make Resident Evil Metroidvania? Because by definition, a lot of Metroidvanias are just like, design-wise, you go explore a world, you have a very small start out of equipment to do stuff with, you then get progressively stronger and have more equipment, and then you use that new equipment to then go unlock other things, like you use a fire spell to melt an ice wall to get a health upgrade and things between like that. So I guess by a lot of games, I guess, could be quantified as Metroidvanias by those parameters. But I guess like maybe like certain parts of a game's genre are probably more prominent versus what they typify in other genre styles. Like Resident Evil 2 would be technically a type of Metroidvania, but it's more survival horror because it leans into that angle more, so it's qualified as survival horror first and foremost. So, yeah. Huh. And Zelda's an adventure game, but Metroidvanias are also... Oh god, am I breaking my brain? I think I'm breaking my brain. I should probably stop on this line of thought. Ad break starting in 5 minutes, heads up. I was like this has just made me go like, oh, hold on a second. Huh. Also, with that done, boop. Well, that's an interesting variant on an enemy we fought earlier. Instead of jumping in 3 bullets, it does like a tracking barrage. Cool. See, now, if you're gonna have an enemy that is of a similar pattern and style versus... if you're gonna have an enemy that's based on an old enemy, this is much better than, like, a simple recolor. Alright. Yeah, I cannot think of where else Grizz's other picture might be. Because I'm missing Mira's last one, and I'm missing Grizz's last one. Only thing I can think of for Grizz is that maybe it's up here, but I doubt it. Because I went through there and I did not see anything. And it's not this, because that's where something else is. Maybe down here? We can check. We'll check later. I want to wait until I get a save point here so I can teleport back here without having to do a whole trek. Oh, hey, man. Oh, maybe it's here, actually. Hey, Grizz. Taking a break from digging? Yeah, I had an itch for mischief, so I was gonna sneak up to the top of this tower and tag something. Kendra's gonna hate it. Oh, nice. What is this place, anyway? Well, this tower was meant to be Kendra's vacation home, and for a while she sentenced every ghost to spend eternity building it for her. Oh, no. Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah, I need to send all of my condemned souls over to Florida to build me a villa. You know, don't question it. My authority is law. But the workers got fed up and went on strike, leaving the whole building unfinished and ripe for sneaking around in. I've heard some of the worker ghosts still live up at the top of the tower, and they don't like visitors, so be careful. Maybe you can join me up there. I'll need someone to watch my back while I'm painting. Understand. I'll be doing it like my favorite game, Jet Set Radio. Understand the concept of love. Oh, I get a third? Okay, hold on. Ooh. Oh, no, I get a little robot buddy. Oh. There we go. But I want to go... There was a skill point, so I want to go back this way. Aha! I knew there'd be something hidden behind there. I knew it. At some point they were going to be like, let's hide something behind the statues for funsies. I fucking knew it. Okay. Oh! Oh! This loops back to here! Finally, I found it! Okay. Good to know. Alright. Yeah, finally finding that one shortcut, too, is just a nice Metroidvania dopamine hit. You get that, and you're like, oh. You're like, oh, everything connects into itself. Oh. It's all a nice circuit. There we go. Yeah, I'm glad I've got this invisible platform spotting ability. That is just beautiful. There we go. Oh, thank God. Okay, now I will teleport to... No, I didn't want to go here. I wanted to go here. Well, wait. No. I wanted to go here. But the ad break's about to start, though, so we're going to go into ads soon. So 3 minutes, then an hour of no ads after. So get yourself some water, stretch, do whatever you need to do, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. So I was fiddling with my phone's charger. I think my phone's charger port is not working properly anymore, because anytime, like, I have to do like awkward cord windups to even get the thing to charge in its proper way, because otherwise it'll just take a slow charge, which will be a long while before it ever reaches full. So what I'm thinking of doing at some point is getting one of those charging pad stations, you know, where you just place your phone on it and it just starts charging because it's connected to your phone's charger stuff normally. I've thought about that because I'm really tired of having to fiddle with that thing. It's just really stubborn. All right, I'm gonna head down instead. Anything here? No. All right. Well, if Grizz is up here, then maybe his last picture is up here. So we'll see. Oh. What's this one? Create dangerous blasts upon death. Sure. Why not? I've got full health, may as well. Yeah, I'm just kind of like... Also, I should probably place a, like, I don't mind... Like, so far it's okay, but I've had the phone for a while. Like, otherwise, the phone's completely normal. Like, it's normal and functional and is fine, but... It's just this charging problem that I'm having, but it's... If I'm charging my phone, I'm not going to be looking at my phone while it's charging. Like, I tend to just leave my phone be. So it's not the worst thing in the world, and my phone's on battery save mode, so my phone can go for a while before I ever need to charge it. But it's not good to have your charging port not be properly working, because... You know, last time I had to get a new phone, I think it was because my, I know what it was. My phone had essentially done 2 restarts without my input. Like, and I tell you, that was a terrifying moment in the car. So I was like, what the fuck is going on with my phone? So, you know, we got that. And I don't tend to get new phones super frequently. Like, I'm not the type of person that does that, of just getting new phones the second they come out. And if I could ever avoid the whole 2-year gap of getting a new one, I'd like that. And if anything, part of me would almost want to get an older phone, like still a smartphone, because smartphones are very nice to have. But I would like to at least get a phone that's got a fucking aux input so that I can listen to stuff in the car without having to turn the goddamn speaker on the phone up. Because that's one of the less fun things about my phone currently, and phones nowadays in general. Like, with the boom and interest in retro tech, I would want so severely for manufacturers to just put the fucking aux cable back. Because like, I understand Bluetooth is convenient for a lot of ways, for a lot of things, but for some of us that have older cars, or cars whose Bluetooths don't work properly like mine, I'd like to have the ability to just use a goddamn... I'd like the ability to use a goddamn aux cable. And also to have plug-in headphones, if I want the option. That's my big tech rant, is just... Why take away an option that is completely usable in favor of something that, you know, while it works a lot, it can be finicky. Ugh. Big rant. Just big rant because old man Will just doesn't like that aux cables are getting fizzled out. And, you know, they're still usable in some instances. Like, I'm using an aux cable in my microphone with my headphones right now to hear the game's music, but... I don't like that they're not in phones. I don't like it. Alright, so we checked through there. That was platforming challenge. Okay, we have combed through, so I don't think Grizz's third picture is here. And we even combed through here, and his first one was here. We found a second one, not the third. So, yeah, it is somewhere that is not here. I tell you, though, 2026 starting off... Actually, speaking of somewhere not here... So, I mentioned earlier about anime stuff that was getting announced that I was really excited for. The other thing that could totally, like, make 2026 sound like it's even better would be if Vinland Saga Season 3 happened. Because I know exactly where Season 3 is going to start, or would go through, rather. And that's made me go like, shit, if Vinland Saga Season 3 gets announced, that's like 2026 is probably the best anime year just by virtue of that alone. Because, you know, as many of you know, I love Vinland Saga. I adore Vinland Saga. It's my favorite manga and anime series of all time. So, and it's ended now, so I feel like this might be the time now for the studio, whoever's working on it, would work on it to just be able to do the rest of it without having to worry about catching up to the source material. Only thing is, like, if it does get another adaptation, or another season rather, I'm kind of hoping Mappa's not the studio in charge again. Well, Mappa didn't do a bad job because they had all the original staff from the first season over. But if they could change studios again, I'd appreciate that, because I remember back in, like, what, it was 2023 when Season 2 happened, when Mappa had just taken up so many IPs and overworked the fuck out of their people. And it's like they just had been producing work after work after work, and unfortunately that's overworking their poor animators. So like, I would want the original staff to stay, but I would love for a new studio to be put in charge of them so that, you know, it's not Mappa and their, you know, overworking and their potentially overworking style. All right, then we are good. There we are. I have 3 enemies left to beat, so... Yeah, that's, like... If Mappa ends up being in charge of Season 3 and other future seasons of Vinland Saga, so long as they, you know, keep to the original staff, fine. I'm willing to be fine with... I'm fine with that. It's just... I wouldn't want my favorite thing, one of my favorite things ever, to be made with overworking people to the point of, you know, pure exhaustion or worse, because a studio head just really wanted to be the next KyoAni, when, you know, they should strive to be their own thing instead of, you know, being KyoAni. And Kyoto Animation, like, they're their own thing. Like, it's this stupid comparison shit again. Like, I saw an article title. I didn't read it because I rolled my eyes at the sheer goddamn journalistic weirdness of it. That Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which is supposed to be coming out this year, got a preview, I guess, from somebody, and someone said that this is going to be the Expedition 33 of 2026, and I just felt my brain, like, glaze over that. My eyes could not have rolled any fucking harder. I was like, what the fuck? Like, we're back on the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy shit of, like, everything got compared to Dark Souls because it happened to be hard. It's like... And I understand comparison is inevitable in some instances of, you know, shorthanding recommendations to people of like, oh, The Witcher is Lord of the Rings, but with this, when, that is definitely not the case because The Lord of the Rings and The Witcher are two extremely different stories. But nonetheless, it's still this case of like, it makes it feel like the people writing these articles have nothing really original to say about it other than, like, honestly, I would prefer it being like, journalist gets an early preview of Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, and then they go like, hey, y'all should look out for this because this could be a really special RPG, versus, y'all liked Clair Obscur, right? Here's more of that. It's like, fucking... Just say that you thought the preview was good. That's it. That's all you need to do. And then that's enough of an incentive. But I guess it's more clickbait title if you just say, like, could this be the new insert big thing from previous years here game? Ugh. So yeah, that made my eyes roll. I was like, come the fuck on. Well, I'm dead. I went into that with no health, so maybe that was just a stupid plan. I'm just gonna... Oh, that's so far to go. Oh, boy. Shit. Well, you know what? I've been going through here a lot. How about I actually derail a tad and go over here? We've got the 3 movie reels, so maybe we just wrap this one up. Hey, have you found any of those film reels yet? Yep, I have them right here. Ah, perfect! I'll unlock the theater door. It's on the right. But beware, the movie is extremely scary, so don't say I didn't warn you. And I think it was like Ghost Murderer 3 or something. Just watch it be Ghostface having to do his taxes. It'll be so funny. Ghost Slaughter 3, my bad. Oh, that would explain why. Oh, that's a creepy boss design. I like it. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, I like these mechanics. Oh, I like this. This is a cool boss fight. Oh, God. Oh, I ran right into that like a dumbass. Oops. Okay. What? The grave reads, "Here lies Pluto." Nice try, though. Oh! Ah, shit. Oh. Damn, okay. I like that boss fight. That's a very good one. I like that fake out, though. That's funny. Alright, we're gonna skip that. Okay, doing well so far. Alright, and this is where he does his little... Wait, don't you know... Wait, that was a new line. Hold on, what did that say? Dying once wasn't enough. Oh, that's fun. He's taunting me. Oh! Ooh, you're zoning the arena with the... Ooh! Oh, God. Ah, shit. All these new attacks. Whoa. Okay. Don't get cornered. Okay. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, I can cancel the animation of it and end the attack early. I did not know I could do that. Okay, good to know. Yeah, because I just hit attack because I was thinking like, oh, what if I attacked at the same time as the super? No, attacking during the super ends it. Okay. Well, yeah, all right. That's a good way to balance it to where it's like you're not piling on damage. Woo! There we go. Second try. Watch the entirety of Ghost Slaughter 3. Whoa, you watched the whole movie! You must be a real movie buff. Maybe sometime we can have a little movie marathon and watch all 3 of them together. And you made 10 friends. Or no, return to Grizz when you make 10 friends. Never mind. However, I did think the film was a bit unrealistic. How can it kill ghosts? We're already dead. Too many plot holes. I'd give it a 6 out of 10 at best. Any new dialogue? No. Do I get any? No upgrades? All right. I mean, cool boss fight. I really liked that. Unless something opened up this way. And this was where we got the photo. I think it was number 2. Hey, are you showing any good movies? Not right now. After you watched Ghost Slaughterer 3, the whole reel came out all shredded. So strange. Okay, well. Alright, I guess we just... No, there's got to be something extra behind that screen. I don't buy that. I do not buy that there is just the boss fight here after that whole ordeal. No invisible platforms. Okay, I guess it was just the boss room, and that's meant to just be the outline of the screen. Okay. Well. And I can't get to the other side of... Yeah. I'm guessing it's supposed to be all the way over here that I do it. Oh, that was something. That was a cool fight, though. I liked that. Anything else that I'm missing? Need to go back to the tower and do all that shit again. And we also unlocked this area over here. How much money have I got? I have 3,500. I'll go check at the bar to see if I can afford anything real quick. Actually, come to think of it, I got another skill point. Can I equip any more? I can. What should I put on? Increase damage relative to how much garbage you have. Increase your movement speed. Yes, 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 yeah. Oh, that's so fast. Fuck yeah. Wow, this place looks just like the bar in Tavern of Terror. If this place is anything like the movie, a bunch of spiders could fall from the ceiling any minute now. And then I want from you, sure, Spirit Shield. So that's a super attack that gives us invincibility frames. All right, bud, I'll let you in. Tell me where to stop by anytime. Hmm? Ooh, this beat, though. Damn. You can't just cut the line, you know. But for a cute big mouse like you, I can make an exception. What can I get for you? Upgrade. Ooh. Okay, so I buy an upgrade point from her. Anything else? No. All right, so we got that done. Maybe I should go check to see if there's a hidden item near where Kendra's, like, statues were broken. Just to see. Like, because I have no idea if there wasn't. Oh. I can't anyway, because... Oh, right. Because then that's where the palace entrance is. Never mind. I forgot about that entirely. Oops. All right, well, anything else I'm missing? With my new movement speed, would I be able to make... Would I be able to make that jump now? Maybe. Let's see. I could try. Ah! Nope, still shy. Damn it. Well, the only thing I've got left is just exploring the tower. Because there's a big thing up here. But there's also something... We're already most of the way through the tower, so let's go back and... I'll explore this for, like, maybe a little longer. Because, I think I might end at about the 4 hour... Like, 3.5 to 4 hour mark, I think, is where I'll probably end it. Because we've made a lot of progress today. Also, there's a... upgrade of some kind that's here, and I just don't see where it is. Oh, there it is. So it's on the other side of there. Good to know. Okay, so then we got those done. And we were like... I think I was going this way, but I want to try up there next. Ooh. Oh, that's contact damage. Okay. I love my new movement speed. It's fucking beautiful to have. Oh. Oh. come on.
Ah!
There we go. Yoink. Got it. Okay, so that was just a platforming challenge. Let's go this way then. Yeah, I think I'd probably go to the 4-hour mark. Because, who knows, maybe I'll be on the cusp of a boss fight soon. And you never really want to stop a stream just shy of a boss fight. Because it's also, you never want to start a stream of some kind when you're, you know, at the boss fight itself and in the middle of it. See, now this time I've got 2 health. Wrong button. There we go. Fuck you. Oh my god. Okay. Now then. That hurt. I would really appreciate rest spot. Please. Ah, hell. Okay, good get there. Okay, I guess up then. Please, 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 I need one. Just some safe spot. Thank you. Ugh. Okay, so this goes into a frozen area, so that's an entirely different new spot. Cool. Let's see what's to the right then. Oh, this loops to Jesus, this is a Oh my god, this map is big. Yeah. Okay, so that loops back to the other area we just found where Kendra was like, you can't keep increasing your Facebook friends list. Everybody's gonna get jealous. I'm getting jealous and but everybody's my friend. See, I have the most friends. I have the most and greatest profile on Facebook. Ugh. No one has a better Facebook profile picture than I do. Meanwhile, it's like Kendra would be like 3/4 profile picture with her wearing sunglasses in a pickup truck. Watch that be her profile picture on Facebook. Okay, so there's a thing over here that's locked, but I think that's because it is... Yeah, can't get to that. It's like... That gets me the D20 that's over there, but I do not have the capabilities of... Wait, no, I do. I'm dumb. I thought I couldn't dash to that. There. So that unlocks those doors. Ow. That's bound to happen. And that unlocks that gate. Better boomerang. Increase 50%. Increase damage caused by boomerang by 50%. Okay, neat, but I have not needed to use boomerang because boomerang's like, it takes a while to charge. If it was faster charge up time for boomerang, that would make my eyebrow perk up. Okay, we're taking... Now, what is up here? Oh, or I could have done that. Wait. I didn't see a secret ping, and there's nothing... On top of the ping that you get when you enter an area, you get one below your special attack meter, so... I guess there's nothing. A lot of silence, though. Yoink. I think we're getting close to the top, but I'm starting to feel kind of nervous. What about? Are you afraid of heights or something? Nah, I just keep hearing some voices above us and it's freaking me out a little. I just hope we can tag something and get out of here before the worker ghosts up top can spot us. We just gotta be real quick and sneaky. Okay. Let's go down. The fuck was the purpose of the... Okay. Huh? I was like, down route, because there might be a secret. And then there wasn't. And I'm like, huh? There we go. Alright, we're probably going to get another save area at some point. Since we're likely going to be approaching a boss fight. Yep, there we are. Oh, and this is likely where... Okay. Grizz, where's your fucking picture, buddy? It's over there. I can't gather extras with the boomerang, if I remember right. No. Unless... Oh! The running actually helps. The running makes a difference. Okay, Grizz, what's your story, dude? Grizz grew up alone on the streets. Eventually, he became the leader of the baddest stray cat gang in the whole city. But as he aged, he became a target. Oh, he got taken by other strays that were... Oh, that's fucked. And you know what? Since my momentum actually did matter... Where was another one that the gap was too large for me to cross? Near Pearl Shrine, yeah. Let's try it. Just to see. And I know I do also have to, Oh, yeah. Trash Basher. A small creature will follow and break up nearby garbage piles. Upgrade. Oh, that's pretty nice, actually, so I don't have to do it. I don't have to micromanage it anymore. But I want to go now over here. I doubt this is the method you're supposed to do. Like, whatever upgrade you get from beating the next boss we're about to fight is likely the one that gets you the ability to jump further or have some more airtime. But... I'm not I'm not above a little cheeky sequence break every once in a while. All right, what is... 3 large projectiles? Sure. I can do that. We already had that earlier. Oh, come on, I can make this again. All right, I guess not. Cool, thanks. We'll just go this way then. I mean, that's an easy 5 enemies to get. All right. We're almost at 600, so we can get another upgrade point if I want. If I so choose. Why did I do that? That was a really boneheaded move of me. Why did I do that? That was also a boneheaded move of me. Okay, 5. Three left. I love this movement speed upgrade. Oh, it's so noticeable. Yes! Okay, now. Oh, there's a spirit jar I missed. Where? Where did I... Oh. Over there, dumb doofus. Fucking dumb Will. Come on now. Well, that's another one. I could actually turn those in. I know we have a boss fight approaching us, but I figured I may as well get all this extra shit done. And actually, we're almost on the way there anyway. So 3 more enemies down, and then we're set. Fill up our super meter. Well, that puts us easily able to get that new upgrade point. And next I wanted to actually go up so that we could get some more enemies down. We need just 3 more. Two. Okay, no other enemies. I just need 1 more. That's it. And there we are. All right. Let's go get that upgrade point over here. Hey, by the way, where does all this garbage come from? Some other ghosts were saying that it just keeps pouring in. Yep, it's one of the afterlife's biggest mysteries. Nobody knows where it comes from, especially me. But I think it's best just to accept it and keep on cleaning it up. I don't want to rock the boat at all. I'm just a figurehead. All right. Buy that. Is that really... Oh. Oh, I can keep buying... Oh. Oh, so it's not just 1 I can buy off of her. Oh, yeah. Wait, that's really nice. So I have 6 free. Ooh, what do I equip next? Increased damage caused by boomerang. Nah. Killing enemies creates a large damaging projectile. 30%. Explode upon death. Circle of spikes when you take damage. That's nice. Increase attack speed. That's what I would like. Yeah. Wonderful. All right. Well, with that all done, let's go fight this boss, huh?
All right, this is the spot. Time to paint my masterpiece.
You know, the inspiration really isn't hitting me like I thought it would. Now that I'm finally up here, my motivation is just, like, gone.
Here, how about you paint something?
I'm not gonna paint something bad. But I'm also not an artist, so... Just a nice, sleepy cat. Can I get a little shading here? Make it look like a, or lighting rather, make it look like a light shining on him. Are you all finished painting? Yep, I'm done. Whoa, I love it. See, I knew you'd be better at this than me. All right, now let's get out of here before anyone else sees us. Oh, it's a...
Too late, let's go!
Oh, it's an ad fight. Yeah, we've seen their statues all around, so I figured like something important's got to happen because they do not look like characters we've met before. They share a health bar too, so I don't need to worry about hitting all of them, just the ones that I can at least get some hits in on. And yeah. You get the idea. Oh, God. I'm dead. Fuck. Okay, halfway on that, so that's good. Whew, they're tough. Okay. Do I have to draw the cat head again? Okay, no, I don't. There we go. I wasn't even paying attention to the health bar. I was like, wail on him, wail on him, wail on him now.
Hey, what's your problem? Hey, sorry. We just came up here to spray paint something cool. We were trying to bother you or anything.
Oh, well, now that you mention it,
It actually does look pretty nice. It's been a bit drab up here, so some nice art could really improve the mood. Sorry for that misunderstanding.
see ya.
Whoa, that was awesome! I didn't know you were so scrappy. I used to be too. But after you're here for a while, your body fades and only your spirit is left. And a spirit just isn't that great at fighting anymore. You know, I wish you could have seen me back home. I was a lot tougher back then. And I had to be, because I had a bunch of other cats depending on me. I've been thinking about them all so much lately. If we ever do make it into the palace, I want to use the crystal mirror and check in on them right away. I don't worry about a lot of things, but life back home was hard, and I want to be sure my buds are all doing okay. Maybe you can come with me. Even if they won't be able to see us, I bet you'd really like them. Sorry, I didn't mean to get all sappy on you. Well, this was fun. I'll see you around.
All right. Yeah, so he just wants to check in on his friends because he's like, yeah, we have ourselves a scrap, but, you know, they were my friends and life was hard. They were my friends, but we made life good for each other. So I guess the major plot points have cutscenes attached to them, whereas the minor ones are like, you know, you do the boss and everything in the story arcs. Because we didn't get a cutscene like that for Mira. Boomerang dash after throwing your... Oh! So this is it. That's... Yeah, we're supposed to have a gap closer like that. Ah. Okay, so I guess we loop back at some point over this way, because I see something up there. And it probably is related to here. Alright, well now that I have that, I can actually... Well, first off, I sequence broke those, so that's a no. But this for certain I need to do. Fuck yeah, okay. That's what it is. I was like, what kind of jump extension are we getting here? Is it like a second dash or what? Nope. It's just this. There we go. I feel really bad for just completely snapping that in two. Oops. Karma. Fireball shoots out a barrage of projectiles in the direction you are facing. Special attacks can be equipped at the same... I've had a hell of a time trying to aim in this game, so I'm not going to do that. Like, I've had a nightmare of a time attempting to even aim in this game, so no. I don't trust that. Because, like, I keep thinking I'm off by just a little bit when it comes to aiming the boomerang, so I'm not doing that. But what I do want to do is back here, and then up here. There's something up there. And it's a CD, not really not a picture? What the fuck? All right, hold on. Get rid of that. Where the fuck is your final picture, girl? thought it would be on that platform, but it wasn't. And it wasn't in that starting area, so we're gonna start from the beginning area and then of this spot, and then we'll just see what happens. Okay, so that's a no. Also, ad break starting in 4.5 minutes, heads up. I understand that I shouldn't really be using that as a jump extender, but it's really handy. Like, I know that's not the intended purpose, but it works. If Zelda's taught me anything, is that, hey, if you've got a jump extender, use it. If watching Zelda speedrunners has also taught me anything, it's that if you can extend your jumps to get something early, do it. Because I've watched myself a lot of Zelda speedrunners attempting a lot of stuff. Okay, wait, no, that just loops back to the start. And then I know there's nothing... Was there nothing? Because the other thing is that maybe it's located somewhere here. And I could also go up this way. Maybe it's located up in this section that we haven't even gotten to yet. We'll try this way. But maybe that's the situation. Because Grizz's last picture wasn't even in the spot where we met him, so... And we did check everything. Yeah, let's just fucking... there is also over here. With the platform that I can't even get the camera to move to even let me see. It's this way. And there's no invisible platforms because my upgrade will let me see that. There's nothing. I don't get what I'm missing here. Because I can't zip over it because it likely has to be over a platform for me to do that. So I'm... Yeah, I don't get what that's about. Alright, well, let's... I guess we'll just head up from here. Because I literally have no goddamn clue what else I'm supposed to do about that one. Okay. There. And then... there. And then... there. Alright, what is this place? It's the edge. Oh! Oh! We're going to be circling around. Okay. Cool. Wonderful. We're going to save because we made a lot of progress today. Uh-oh. All right, give me a second. I know the ads are about to start, but... There we go. All right, 3 minutes, hour of no pre-rolls, hydrate, stretch, whatever you need to do, and we'll be right back. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. All right. Now then. Let's see about what else the Edge has got. The Edge has got for us. Ticket pays for the whole seat. Okay, we've got it. Oh, Pebble.
Hey, Pluto. Kendra asked me to chaperone some new ghosts, so I'm showing them around the afterlife. Everyone say hello. Looking after them is a lot of work, but it will all be worth it, I hope.
It's like a class field trip where you're like, all right, kids, now we want you to go in a line, and we're going to show all those teachers how great we are at organizing and being in a line. Thank God for that invisible platform ability. That's so nice. I love it. All right. I actually want to go to the right from the save point so we can get that shortcut around to the neon area. And yeah, I think I'll be live for probably another half hour or so, because I think 4 hours is a good robust length to do for this kind of game. I don't want to like end at an awkward spot either, so we'll see how things go. Oh. Ow, motherfucker. Actually, hold on. Oh, I can do it in midair. Okay, but it's probably... Well, I'm catching up with it, and it doesn't go very far. So, that looks like a no. And also, once again, map is not reflecting an upgrade that I clearly... Or a change... Map's reflecting a change to the map that I clearly don't have yet. So it's... Yeah. Just not my most favorite thing about this map. Like, otherwise, the rest of the game has been pretty good. Like, very good, in fact. But that's just something that I wish the game could fix. But I don't know. Maybe they had the entire map, I guess, out already, and then they... There we go. Upgrade point here? No. There we go. So then we get this way, and I take care of these Tweedle dip and Tweedle shit here. That's a phrase that I tend to refer to characters that are a pain in the ass, or to enemies. If it's like a duo situation, I call them Tweedle dip and Tweedle shit. There we go. Alternatively, the Blowjob Brothers works too, but I mostly like that. Is not so much like. That's like less of an insult versus Tweedle dip and Tweedle shit in my book. Because, you know, people tend to refer to Saejima and Majima from the Yakuza series as the Blowjob Brothers because they're Kyodai. There we go. Sharp Sweep. Performing a broom dash will create a line of spikes. Ooh. That's pretty cool. But I want to unlock that gate over there. There we go. Donezo. Alright. Wonderful. Use your special attack 100 times, heavy hitter. Alright. Oh, nope, I see what I'm supposed to do. Hold on. There we go. And that loops back to here? Huh. Okay. I guess that shortens the distance on that. Oh, oh! The Slaughter Ghost was supposed to represent that guy. Oh. Okay, yeah, I see. All right, yeah. Okay, that's a gate. There's a spirit that's trapped. And part of me wishes we really did have our own healing method. But, you know, fine, I guess. There we go. Alright, we are almost halfway there with the spirits. And then... let's keep going this way. Do I want to go to the right or do I want to go up? Up might be where a save room could... save station. Well, yeah. We? Okay. We're hurting pretty bad. I could use a fountain. Fuck. Okay. There we go. There. Got him. Oh! All right. Where the fuck am I going? Oh my god, thank you. Save. Holy shit. Wonderful. Okay, so this... I basically just took another route to go up here. This would have taken me around. Got it. Okay. Nice.
How's your chaperoning going?
It's okay. I'm starting to get really tired, though. Hopefully I can take a break soon.
Yeah, how long are you supposed to look after them? I'm not sure. Kendra said I have to watch them until they are mature and smart enough to take care of themselves on their own.
Oh, and they're dead, so they don't age. Oh, no. Oh, weren't they... But wait, weren't those a bunch of mice that were hanging out in the VIP room of the tavern, like, or the inn rather? Okay. Okay, well, this will loop back around to the edge over by the cinema, so how about we go do that real quick? Followed by 2 dark spirits defeat 10. Sure.
Tonight, you'll be followed by 2 spirits.
Oh, God. Oh, this is gonna get dicey. It's not even gonna be done by the time I get... If I get through that... No. No fucking dice I was gonna get through that unscathed. Holy shit. Yeah, that can get marked for later. And also, I recognize now that that's supposed to be for CDs. Do I have anything different for... No. I guess... Sure, just place it. That's what I've been using. Now, do I go unlock that? Yeah, I should probably just... We'll go unlock it, but not get cursed this time. And then, probably see what's on the other side of there, I guess, because that's an extra stretch of something. So, yeah. Wait, hold on. There's something up here. I'm going to go check that. Oh! Who's this? Little guys. The little guys lived inside the walls of a large old house. Oh. Oh, so it's not Mira's story. Where the fuck is Mira's last picture then? Also, I'm taking that off since we already have it. Yeah. Where the fuck is Mira's last... I may look it up, because it wasn't, as far as I know, it wasn't in the neon area. Ow. And it wasn't in her basement. I got the 2 that were there, so unless I missed it, no diddly damn clue. Alright, fuck those guys. Okay. And then we loop to here. There we go. Kind of reminds me of the sliding floor puzzles in Pokemon. All right. Continuing. Was that supposed to be hard? this way. There we go. Let's try that again. Oh, come on. I was right there. It's not like I'm like, oh, come on, coach. Oh, I missed it. There we go. That's what we needed. So I didn't even need to dash on that one. Fucking again? Okay. Shit. Please let these be easy. If it's just 5, please let it be 5 of these guys. No? Okay. Oh? How did that miss me? Oh! One of their attacks just straight up whiffed me by a tiny ass margin. Holy fuck. Oh my god. There are so many. Okay, more. There's another little guy's portrait, but I can't get there right now. Okay. Get the fuck out of here. Oh god. Jesus Christ. Okay, that loops around. Okay. Hey. Hey, Pluto, is there any chance you could look after these guys for a little bit? They've been wearing me out and I could really use some rest. Oh, yeah, I think I can do that. Thank you. I'll come pick them up for you in a bit. Yeah, just take a quick power nap. All right, do we have another boss fight? It's gonna... maybe. Yep. Okay, well... we'll beat this boss through, and then we'll probably end. Oh! Okay, no. The cinema boss was not based off of... they weren't the inspiration for the cinema guy. Woo! Oh, they spread. Oh, no. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, no. Okay, that's a toughie. Yeah, we'll fight this boss, and then that's probably where we'll stop. Okay. Cool fight, though. I like that. Playing around with the AoE mechanics. Alright, we'll skip this. Damn it. That's a tough one to dodge. Eh? Okay, now it's... Oh, I can attack his... Oh. I didn't realize I could attack his arms, too. Okay. No. Pfft. I doubt I would have made it through full... Oh, now that he's doing 2? No. Okay. Cool fight. I like this. This is awesome. The boss fights in this game have been really nice. Like, they are ramping up in challenge, too. Oh, I was too close. Okay. Well, that was my own fault. Okay, I was getting too close to the hands that are shooting fire. My fault. Yeah, that was my bad. I was getting a little too damage happy. It's a nice run back to the fight, though. Like, that's something I'll also be happy about, is that these fights, when you lose against them, you can just go right in, no problem. Oh god, I dashed into that. That was my... Oops. Shit. Shit. No. Oh, that was good, though. That was a good one. But I might have an idea to help expedite the fight a little bit. I've got 4 available. Which one would work? Circle army that hurts nearby. That one, I rocked that for a while and it was good. Explode upon death. Small creature. Break nearby guard. Stronger at low health. I'm gonna go with this one again. Very useful. And considering that I'll likely be near the arms, I think that'll be a very, very good thing to have. That is if I don't accidentally get hit again. Or, that is if I don't get hit repeatedly. Shit, god damn it. Ah! Fuck, okay. Also, since there is the little guy portraits, or pictures rather, yeah, I probably need to keep looking for more of them. So, because I know one's over there, and that probably means it's a shortcut all the way through. And that leads into... Wow, this map is huge! This map is fucking massive. Alright. I'm not going to pay attention to the health bar, because I think paying attention to that is making me greedy. I'm just going to focus on the attacks. Shit, I got too close to one of the projectiles. Oh, he was right there! Fuck! He had like a swallow of health left. God damn it. Oh, one good super and I think I could have gotten him. Oh, that was my closest one yet. Very good fight. I really like this fight. This is awesome. Sorry, I'm stretching my neck. Okay. Oh god, okay, I got too close. Ah, shit. Oh, that was stupid of me. Hold on. There we fucking go. Whew! I was saving the super for when I glanced at his health. Oh. Holy fuck. And the little guys like us. Oh, what a fight. That was awesome. And sure enough, that loops back to the tower. All right. Well, I guess we'll have to look for the little guy portraits. And I'm going to look up where Mira's final portrait is because I have no fucking idea. Because I just searched high and low in her basement and in the neon area. Nothing. So I'm going to see what that's about. But first, I'm going to go save and check on Pebble to see what she thinks about the fact that I had to fight Moon Man. Fucking wicked boss fight, though. And she's not here. Okay, well, that's going to be it for stream. Thanks for joining me, everybody. This is a really fun game. Again, only downside is just the map kind of lies to you a little bit as far as, like, what is there versus what you can pathway through as far as an upgrade to the map, like getting shortcuts and passages, but you know, otherwise this game is really fun and really, really absorbing. Like, I feel like it's been 2 hours, not 4. So yeah, that said, thanks for coming by, everybody. Thanks for joining the first stream of 2026. And as I mentioned earlier, this year is going to be a year of just building things back up after 2025 kind of tore a lot of things down, you know, in the world, in ourselves, where I think that's the thing that we're going to try and make this year be. So hopefully things will improve. You know, I hope everything gets better for you all, and I hope everything gets better for the world around us, because boy howdy, 2025 just kept kicking us in the shins. But that's going to be it. For those watching on the VODs, thanks for sticking around. And if you want to see when I'm live next, I'm live normally over on Twitch at 7 p.m. CST. Unfortunately, it's going to, like, after this holiday break that I'm on, it's going to end up being weekends only. So, typically on Sundays with occasional Saturdays. And I'll make sure to let you all know on Blue Sky if I am going to stream on Saturdays. So Blue Sky is the best place to really find me. And YouTube as well, as far as the community posts. I'll make sure to post on there when I go live. And yeah, hope to see you then. VOD watchers, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next time. Stay hydrated, keep your postures checked, and bye.